Previously on Second Fiddles. While running an errand for me, MacGuffin, my daughter Sally had an encounter with a sidekick now known as Lullaby. Needless to say, Sally rubbed Ren the wrong way. Between working multiple jobs and helping her sister Cassie learn how to use her powers, Ren is starting to burn the candle at both ends. Sally recently told me she would like to burn Ren's candle at both ends, but I'm pretty sure she meant it as a sex thing. Let's begin.
Episode 26, Lullaby. Is this it? Only the three of us?
Yeah, Linus is out for drinks with a friend.
Oh, how nice for him.
Maxie, are you disappointed?
Maybe a little bit?
You went from hating Linus to being attached at the hip in a matter of weeks.
We're not attached at the hip. That's your job.
If by a hip you mean pelvis, then you would be correct. But don't get any ideas. He's still firmly straight. I mean, he curves to the left a little bit.
I would totally watch them kiss.
What did you say?
Max, I think your bromance with Linus is cute.
It's not a bromance.
It's okay. As soon as ID gets back, he'll probably never talk to Linus again.
That's not true. Linus is my bro?
Ew. Never say bro again. It's unbecoming.
Who's Linus meeting for drinks?
What's it to you?
No reason. Just making conversation.
Are you hoping it's a certain pottery instructor?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, really? So if I were to say that Linus was out with his friend Bram, all 7 glorious feet of blonde Viking muscle, you wouldn't care in the slightest?
I plead the fifth.
I remember Bram from the academy. He's not 7 feet tall. I mean, yeah, he's tall, but not that tall.
Whatever. Anyway, yes, he's out with Bram. He wanted to repay him for letting him crash at his place for a bit.
Bram isn't 7 feet tall. He's 6'6".
And how do you know that? Some light social media stalking, perhaps?
Oh, God, no. I mean, yeah, I follow him, but we,
Did you two hook up?
No. We just went on a date last week. And I asked him how tall he was.
Well, color me surprised. Did Linus give him your number or something?
Why? Because a man has to make the first move?
Hey, in my life, a man always makes the first move. Because I don't date women. Because I'm homosexual.
She gets it, Maxie.
My bad.
I asked Linus if it was okay, and he said, go for it. So I slid into his DMs, and, well, we met for coffee.
How did it go?
I'm not normally into pasty Nordic boys, but he's like a gentle giant. He's sweet and super down to earth. We're meeting again tomorrow.
Should I get Linus to bring him over here? I want to meet the man who's stealing my little Rennie's heart.
Lay off, Mom. I don't want him to be exposed to the two of you just yet. Not to be rude, but you're a lot.
You're not wrong.
Did you just call me Mom? I'm only a decade older than you.
Tam, measuring age difference by the decade doesn't help your cause much.
Whatever. You bang him yet, kid?
I said we went out for coffee.
So is that a yes?
I think she actually means coffee, not like as a euphemism.
Oh, damn. Who asked for the second date?
He did. He asked me before the date was even over.
Hey, that's a good sign.
So, do you want his large, artistic hands to expertly shape and mold your clay pot?
Oh my God, stop it.
Tam, you're making her blush. And good for you, Ren. I didn't really know Bram at all, but he never made fun of me, and he was always really nice. Also, he could probably pick you up over his shoulder and carry you like a lumberjack.
Oh, nice. You get it, girl.
I'm never talking to you about boys again. Ever.
We're just teasing.
I'm so proud of you. If anything can come out of our friendship, it's popping your...
Timmy, too far.
Thanks, Max.
You're a buzzkill.
So, I actually had a really healthy conversation with Bram, and he helped me make a pretty important decision. I was gonna wait until later to tell you, but...
You're quitting your job?
What? How did you know?
After your run-in with Sally and the way you've been complaining about it, I figured you wouldn't last very long.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't place bets, but we talked about placing bets, if that means anything.
And you're okay with it?
Why wouldn't we be? You do you, kid.
Why do you look bummed?
I thought you'd have stronger opinions, to be honest.
Hey, Pet Universe is awful. I don't blame you. I can do a deep dive online tomorrow to find somewhere else that's hiring if you want.
Oh, no, Max, that's not what I meant.
Now I'm confused. You don't want my help?
No, I would love your help. But I'm not quitting Pet Universe.
What do you mean?
I quit my other job. I was gonna tell you beforehand, but it just kinda happened.
Hey, good for you. Lucid Lucy's a psycho, so you're probably better off. Does this mean you want to throw your hat in the ring to audition for my sidekick vacancy?
No. You're not getting it.
Well, we already talked about this. I love you like a disaffected niece, but I don't think we'd work well together.
I don't want to be anyone's sidekick.
I don't think you have enough experience to go pro. What are you thinking? Street vigilante? You're young enough you could join one of the junior leagues, probably.
Seriously?
What? I'm being honest. You haven't been doing this very long.
You're not listening to me.
Are you saying that you're like quitting?
Yes. I didn't just quit working for Lucid Lucy. I quit all of it. Being a sidekick, being a hero. I even threw away my cape.
Holy sh!
What? Why? I don't understand.
You guys know I'm from a pretty small town. I think I told you before, the only powered people I knew were in the crime fighting field. That's what I thought I was supposed to do. I mean, I wanted to help people, and I have powers, so it made sense at the time.
What changed?
Seeing Bram's eyes light up when he talked about his work, it was so special. He uses his heat powers to make art. He makes people happy, and that makes him happy.
So you're doing this for a boy?
I'm doing this for me.
No, it makes sense. You never felt comfortable using your powers because of your guilt, so you're using this guy as an excuse to run from your problems. Maybe you're not mature enough to be a hero anyway. You made a good call.
F you, Tammy.
F you, Karen.
Tam, you're the one being immature. Why are you being like this?
Ren's leaving us, and you're fine with it?
I'm sad, but she's still our friend. Try to be supportive.
You didn't want me here anyway, did you?
If I didn't want you here, wouldn't I be happy right now?
Oh my god, this is why I don't like girls.
Shut up, Maxie. You love the drama. You just hate boobs.
Don't forget the vag. I also hate the vag.
If you like having me around, why do you always pick on me and call me kid?
Because you're young. You're like a perky little bunny, and I want to help toughen you up for all the foxes in the world.
What kind of analogy are you trying to make?
Foxes eat rabbits, right? I thought it was clear.
Were you going for a fox in the hen house sort of vibe?
I don't know what I mean. Ugh. I know what she's been through, and I know it's only going to get harder from here, so I thought I could help.
You thought that reminding me of the guilt I have over my dad's death was something that would help me?
No. That was a low blow. I was pissed and I lashed out.
Well, you're not wrong. I think about him every time I use my powers. I try to use them in a way that would make him proud.
I think he would be really proud of you.
That's nice of you to say.
I think he would be so proud of you making a decision like this. Seriously, quitting the sidekick life is probably the most mature thing anyone in this room has ever done.
Hey, I've done plenty of mature things.
Mature like adult content mature, or mature like... Never mind. Just keep telling yourself that.
Ren, you didn't quit because of me, did you?
No, of course not. And it wasn't because of a boy either. I could care less about Sally threatening my life, but she threatened my family. I think I've been selfish, following this path to find some kind of validation. I thought fighting criminals would make the world a better place, and that may be true, but if my job puts my loved ones at risk, for me, it's not worth it.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I put a lot of thought into this. I mean, yeah, when I quit, it was in the middle of an interrogation with Lucid Lucy. I stayed until she was out. I didn't just leave while she was dreamwalking, but I handed her my B-League access badge, told her that she'd be needing a new sidekick, and I walked out. I feel relieved now. No, not relieved. Free. I feel free. Is that silly?
I'm a little jealous. I mean, I'm in the opposite boat. I want to be a hero, but the universe is trying to keep me out of the game entirely by sidelining me.
Sidelining you? You inherited multiple new superpowers. You can communicate with animals. You can regenerate. You can shoot lasers from your eyes. If anything, this universe is telling you that you're meant to do this. Antlers and all.
Huh. Another good point. Are you sure you don't want to work for Tammy? I think she would benefit from your good influence.
The names Pitch and Lullaby don't really sound great together.
What do I keep saying? You can't base a partnership on how your names sound together.
Whatever.
You'll find someone great, Tammy. But it's not me.
What am I going to do without a young little whippersnapper like you keeping me on my toes?
Oh, wow. Whippersnapper. What's next? You're going to call me a scamp? Or rapscallion?
You know, I met a henchie named Rapscallion once.
Okay. Let me guess this one. It's always the opposite of what I think it is. Was he a gift wrapper who would sneak small onions into people's presents?
Nope, but good guess. Rapscallion was an amateur rapper with toxic onion breath.
Ew, gross. The toxic breath part, not the rapper part. Was he any good?
He was good at taking a punch to the face.
Never mind.
So, force of habit. What are your plans?
I'm not exactly positive. I'm going to keep my job at Pet Universe part-time, and Bram actually offered me a job at his art studio as a receptionist. His classes are getting so popular that he needs help booking appointments and organizing and ordering all of his supplies. I can totally handle that.
He offered you a job on the first date? I mean, the only job I offer on the first date is...
Tammy, stop it.
No, he was talking about how he needed help, and I volunteered myself. He agreed before I could take it back.
I hope if it doesn't work out, you at least stay friends, or else you'll be looking for work again really soon.
It's probably just going to be temporary. I'm thinking of going to college.
Like a civilian school or Rose Academy?
Rose Academy, actually. I know it seems counterproductive to be going to a place that trains future sidekicks and superheroes after quitting that line of work, but I was doing research and there's a great humanitarian aid program. I could learn how to use my powers to help people in a real way. There's a pre-med program, too.
You want to be a doctor?
No, but maybe a nurse or a psychologist or something. I don't know. I have to meet with the admissions people and figure it all out. Maybe I could work with old people in hospice care and bring them peace.
Like in a Dr. Kevorkian way?
I have no idea who that is.
Never mind.
She's talking about assisted suicide.
Oh, no, not like that. I just mean, if they're in pain or can't sleep, like maybe I could use my powers to help them rest.
Or you could work in a daycare, and when the brats get too rowdy, you could make nap time mandatory.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Even if Tam was joking, that's actually a really good idea.
So you think I have some good options?
Definitely.
I can just imagine someone doing a spin-off of Second Fiddles called Rose Academy, where you get to join another ensemble cast and we could pop in every once in a while. Your sister could even join you there in a couple years.
My life isn't a TV show or a podcast or something.
Wouldn't that be fun if it was? Wink, wink.
That would be lame. No one would want to watch or listen to that. I'm boring.
You're not boring. You've helped a deranged dreamwalker pick the brains of criminals. You saved us all from Salamander when we rescued Max. And your best friend is an A-League hero. Your life is pretty awesome.
Oh, no.
What?
Sophia. What am I going to do about Sophia?
She won't stop being your friend because you're going to college.
Well, I would hope not. I mean, I was supposed to be her sidekick. When she gets back to Earth, she'll probably be expecting me to join her. Now she'll be alone.
She'll be fine. I met a sidekick who might be perfect for her. Her name's Retcon. She changes people's memories.
Really? I've never heard of her.
That's because she doesn't let people remember working with her. She used to be Smasher's sidekick before Sophia, and she was the one who caused her amnesia.
What? Did she tell you that?
Well, she erased the memory of our meeting, and she disabled the camera I was using to record the auditions, but she didn't check my phone. I apparently recorded our entire conversation, but I didn't find it until this morning when I was reviewing my audition notes. Oh, and she's Sophia's sister.
Sophia has a sister? When were you planning on telling us this?
Well, I was planning on doing it sooner, but I got a little distracted after Lullaby dropped her bomb on us.
Oh, great. Blame me.
I was going to tell you.
This is a game changer. I wonder if we could find her and get her to restore Sophia's memories. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Even if she can't, Sophia should meet her sister.
She's slippery. It might not be that easy. I don't trust her.
My sister Cassie could probably find her with her new powers.
Oh, right, the human compass.
Ren, this isn't your problem anymore. One benefit of quitting is that you don't have to deal with things like superpowered amnesia and secret siblings anymore.
But
Unless you want to reconsider?
no, definitely not.
Then why do you look like you're deep in thought?
Could someone that changes memories help my mom? Erase her trauma? Help her get over losing my dad?
I don't think it works that way. Forgetting what happened to him wouldn't change the fact that he's gone. What, would you want her to think he abandoned her instead?
No, I wouldn't want her to forget altogether, but I would want her to think that Dad was driving the car, not her. Then she wouldn't blame herself for being behind the wheel when it happened.
The loss wouldn't change though, would it? It would still hurt, just a little differently.
No, I guess not. Never mind, it was a stupid thought.
It's not stupid. It's considerate.
I guess. It's going to be so weird not to be a part of this thing anymore.
It's gonna be weird not having you with us, but we'll still keep in touch. Anything you need, I'll be here for you. Unless you need a ride, I won't ever be able to fit into a car again. F***ing antlers.
Thanks, Mags.
And we'll worry about retcon and the amnesia drama.
Hey, those names sound great with each other.
What, retcon and recall?
Yeah, they're like perfect.
That doesn't mean anything.
Whatever.
I also doubt someone who erased her sister's memories would want to work with her as a sidekick afterward. It's like us. I love you, but it's a bad idea to work with family.
Sophia's been Smasher's sidekick for years, and he's her dad.
But she didn't know that at the time.
But he did, and she still viewed him as a father figure anyway.
Okay, let me clarify. You should not work with siblings.
Agreed. We would kill each other.
I'm not gonna miss your never-ending bickering.
Speaking of never ending, can we make this another movie night?
What did you have in mind?
Ugh, let me guess. The never-ending story?
Obviously, we haven't finished going through all the classic 80s fantasy quite yet.
Just don't watch Lady Hawk when I'm here. I fall asleep every time you watch that one.
Is it called The Never-Ending Story because it's like a really, really long movie?
It's actually pretty short.
I don't get the name then.
You'll have to watch to understand.
Okay, sure. Can we pop some popcorn?
Of course.
Does this one have songs like the David Bowie one?
No, it's not a musical, but it has an epic theme song.
All right. I just want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Ren, even though you aren't a sidekick anymore, you don't have to stop coming to these Second Fiddles meetings. You know that, right?
I know. But I think it'll be for the best. Feel free to invite me over for movie nights or anything else, really, but it's not healthy for me to be involved in crime-fighting stuff anymore.
You're going to regret that offer. There are so many more 80s fantasy movies. You have no idea.
I don't mind. It's fun seeing all these old movies. Reminds me of a simpler time. I mean, puppets instead of CG? That's crazy.
Ew, shut up, you little fetus. You're making me feel ancient.
Hey, if the orthopedic shoe fits.
I'm getting the popcorn.
This is gonna sound silly, Ren, but I want you to know that I love you. Really, I'm super happy for you.
Aw, I love you too, Max. And thanks
For what?
for everything. Like, literally everything.
You are very welcome. You know, I'm not happy that Elijah got sent up with Sophia in your place, but I'm happy you were left behind. Without that, just think, you'd be out in space, who knows where, dealing with who knows what.
I know. I was lucky.
I feel lucky too, having met you. Sorry, I promise I will not cry.
Max.
Oh my god, you two are so sappy right now. She's not dying, Max.
Hurry up, popcorn wench.
Do you two want me to use my powers right now? I can sing you one last lullaby if that's what you want. Then I can watch the movie by myself.
No! I must see Falcor and the Rock Biter!
Did you say something about a pillow biter?
Oh my god, stop it.
Has anyone seen the remote?
It's up your butt.
I'm gonna miss this. Aw.
In this episode of Second Fiddles, Tammy is voiced by Liz Thompson, Max is voiced by Matt Johnson, and Ren is voiced by Christy Barkin. Music by Pete Johnson, and all the other stuff, production, writing, etc., was done by Matt Johnson. Thanks for listening.